Starting this month, records of serious school violence will remain in the aggressor's school files for 4 years after graduation as part of efforts to combat bullying at elementary and secondary schools.
네, 이달부터 초, 중등학교의 학교폭력을 근절하기 위한 노력의 일환으로 심각한 수준의 학교폭력 조치사항은 졸업 뒤 4년까지 가해 학생의 학교생활기록부에 남게 됩니다. Tell us more.
Right, so this toughened policy against school violence, it comes after a revision of the enforcement decree of the Elementary and Secondary Education Act, which took effect as of last Friday. And under this revised law, the mandatory retention period for bullying-related disciplinary records, such as suspensions from schools or a class change or transfer to another school, will be doubled to 4 years,
Right.
so that the aggressor students will be at a disadvantage in, for example, their employment as well as college admissions. Of course, the government revised this degree after the presidential office canceled the appointment of a new national investigation chief back in February, following revelations of his son's school bullying.
Yeah. So when we say 초등 and 중등교육, we're talking about, for 초등교육, it's elementary or primary schools.
Yeah.
중등교육 is middle and high schools.
Yeah.
And the previous policy was that these school records would remain for 2 years after graduation, but now it's been extended to 4 years.
Yeah.
And the thought behind it, obviously, is that it's not only going to affect the student going to university, but after graduation, work, because you're looking for work after roughly about 4 years.
Yeah.
So that record will stay and it will affect your job search. So basically, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
자, aggressor가 뭘까요?
Aggressor. Aggressor is, when we talk about aggressive people, they're people who are very strong. They're, we can call a bully someone that's very aggressive. But an aggressor it could be a person or it could be a country as well that attacks someone else first. And another word that comes up often when we talk about these school violence cases is we talk about the victim and we talk about the aggressor or the perpetrator.
aggressor와 더불어서 perpetrator도 같이 알아두면 좋겠네요. 둘 다 가해자라는 뜻입니다. victim이 이제 그 반대인
Someone who has been
그쵸,
affected.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
여기서는 피해자가 되겠죠. 그 다음에는 이제 combat something.
Right. So when we talk about combat, we're talking about fighting something, but it has to do with, for example, something that's not good. So school violence. It could be maybe the deteriorating birth rate. So when we're trying to combat it, we're trying to stop something
Right.
that's unpleasant or harmful from happening or increasing.
무언가와 맞서 싸운다라는 뜻이 있어요. 그래서 방지한다라는 느낌으로도 볼 수 있을 것 같고 예전에 이런 이름의 그 벌레 이렇게 없애는 약이 있었던 것 같아요. 지금도 있는지 모르겠지만.
Yeah, you definitely combat
싸우는
pests.
겁니다.
Yes,
그렇죠.
pests.
벌레를 없애기 위해서 방지하고 싸우는 그런 느낌이라고 보면 될 것 같아요. 그래서 여기서 이제 combat pests 그러면 이제 해충들을 이제 없애고 방지하기 위한 뭐 그런 장치가 되겠고,
Yep.
combat bullying 그러면은 이제 그런 학교 폭력을 막고 일어나지 않게 한다는 거고요. 참고로 이 bullying의 발음은 bullying이 아니고요. bullying.
Yep.
3 syllables가
Yeah.
되겠습니다. 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. Starting this month, records of serious school violence will remain in the aggressor's school files for 4 years after graduation as part of efforts to combat bullying at elementary and secondary schools.